we are going to stay in the spooky season because what other than one of the most nostalgic and iconic horror comedies, if you will, Hocus Pocus. And it is being reported now that Bette Midler has seen the Hocus Pocus 3 script, and she is super excited. This comes to us from the Hollywood Reporter. She says, they say Bette Midler is offering a brief update on Hocus Pocus 3. The original movie set around the witchy Sanderson Sisters debuted in 1993, with the long-awaited sequel arriving to Disney Plus in 2022. Following the success of Hocus Pocus 2, Sean Bailey, president of Walt Disney Studios Motion Pictures Production, confirmed a third film was in the works in June 2023. Fast forward over 2 years since Bailey's announcement, and Bette Midler, who plays one of the three Sanderson sisters, told Andy Cohen on Watch What Happens Live that she has seen the script for Hocus Pocus 3 and it exists. She says, well, they sent a script and a lot of it was brilliant. And she, when asked if there was a film, she said, I got very excited when I read the script. She also added, and now we're trying to figure out what it is, like the logistics, where it's going to be mainly, how much it's going to cost, all those logistical things. So, on site, where is it going, money. So if it's gotten to that point, that means we're going to be getting this bad boy in the not too distant future. Hocus Pocus 2 was quite the hit for Disney Plus and notably set a record at the time for an opening weekend by a movie on a streamer with 2.7 billion minutes viewed. Overall, the film has also landed as the number 6 most streamed movie of 2022 with 5.7 billion minutes viewed. The First Wives Club star led the first 2 films alongside Jessica Parker and Kathy Najimy. Kenny Ortega directed the original film, while Anne Fletcher helmed Hocus Pocus 2. Fletcher is set to return for Hocus Pocus 3 alongside Jen D'Angelo, who wrote the 2022 sequel. So, my friend, coming from someone who has not seen the sequel,
just calling it out.
What do you think about Hocus Pocus, the original, and what made you, maybe were you hesitant or just passed and you didn't get a chance to? And then seeing that, it was well reviewed, it was seen by a lot, and now we are definitely getting a 3 in the not too distant future. Does this make you maybe a little bit more likely to see the sequel now?
So my initial reaction when I hear this news is they better hurry up.
They better hurry it up.
Hurry it up. Because I just looked up, Bette Midler is 79 years old, man. She ain't getting any younger. They got to get this film done, So I think that there was such first of all, there was such a gap between the first and second one.
Yeah,
that
a big one.
30
years.
That age is a real thing, And I mean, I'm of that age. I'm not gonna lie. Seeing a lot of the stars.
Dude.
I'm not, but seeing the stars get older in front of our eyes, reprise their roles of whatever they starred in. I think of Beetlejuice or whatever. They kind of come back, and you're like, oh, it's so cool to see them again. You're like. And they're a little old for the role now. So I kind of have that feeling with Hocus Pocus 3. Now, I think that, the positive is I think that horror comedy is such a great genre. And I think there was way more of that when we were growing up, than there is now. So to see them, to still see that there is a possibility people trying in that arena. We just talked about Black Phone 2. That genre is very clear, very successful, very now. But that horror comedy, it's it has to have a really good mix. I think of Death Becomes Her, like I said earlier, Beetlejuice. Those movies are so unique and really fun. Even the original House, I remember watching that. It wasn't really a comedy, but there was some comedic aspects of it when I saw it as a kid, at least.
The show House?
No. I think it was called The House. It was like kind
The
of creepy,
House.
but there was some weird comedy in there too.
Okay. Yeah,
So
no, that's a good point because in the
yeah,
90s, we had like what Death Becomes
I
Her
love that movie. Yeah, so
and like
good.
the Adams Family, like the
Yeah,
original, like
yeah,
not
yeah.
the original, but like the 90s
The
original
first movie.
ones.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah,
And yeah, you're right. Like they really played with like horror and comedy,
yeah.
like starting to in like a really fun way. And so I feel like,
Beetlejuice
yeah,
is
yeah,
like one of those
Beetlejuice.
tentpole. Yeah.
And
Like,
so
how do you describe that movie? It's like, oh, it's funny, but it is kind of dark and
and
like
weird
there's
and
some
gross.
messed up stuff
Yeah.
going on in there. Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good point. And so I think you're right. I think it's important to continue these movies. Obviously, originals are great, but like the sequel to Hocus Pocus is such an uphill battle because the
Hmm.
first one is so iconic. And
Yeah.
when something is so iconic, it's hard to do a follow up, even if it's 30 years later, especially if it's 30 years later, because it's just grown more and more iconic for so many people that watch it every year during the spooky season. And so, what they were able to do with the second one, I thought they did a fantastic job.
Hmm.
Is it as good as the first? Absolutely not. But is it a very enjoyable follow up to the first Hocus Pocus?
Hmm.
100%. And
Hmm.
so I really think if they can strike that same balance and that same nostalgia factor, but still pushing the story forward,
Yeah.
then they definitely should do a third one and just complete that trilogy and make it like an iconic horror comedy trilogy because I think there's a great ending to be had there, especially after seeing the second one. Bette Midler is definitely like the main character of the story. And to
Hmm.
see it come like full circle for her main character, I think would just be such a great payoff. And also, Bette Midler is just one of the goats and just
Yes.
so
Movie
iconic. And
star.
so
Yeah.
to give her that send off of one of her most iconic characters of her career now as the Sanderson sister, of Hocus Pocus, I think she deserves a great conclusion to this trilogy. So I'm really excited for Hocus Pocus 3.
Yeah, she's got to they got to push it, make it happen now. Like, start filming,
Push it.
guys. Start
Push it.
filming.
Yeah.
Like Sarah Jessica Parker, they did the whole like not reboot, but like
Yeah, it's terrible.
of
And just like
Sex in the
just like
City.
that, yeah.
Yeah, and it's just like,
It wasn't
ugh, like you guys are getting a little old. And
it wasn't good, dude. And it's not because of age. The storytelling was terrible, dude.
Yeah,
It's like
yeah.
you're doing the same stuff you did when you were 30.
I know
You
that
literally did
doesn't-
not learn at all from the
Yeah.
first season.
Yeah.
Oh my
So
goodness.
yeah. So hopefully they
Carrie, dude.
yeah, hopefully they can like write it in a way that works for where they are, where the actors and actresses are.
Yeah.
And like you said, give Bette Midler and those characters a good tie up, a good send off.
We should watch Hocus Pocus 2 for the Twitch stream. That would be a good one.
For the Discord. Yeah.
In the next 2
Okay.
weeks, like before spooky season ends. I mean, even in the fall, you can watch spooky movies, but that would be a good one. It's not
Okay.
too long either.
Nice.
Yeah. Okay, guys, let me know what you think. Are you excited for Hocus Pocus 3? The script, at least a version, is in the can. Bette Midler has read it and seems very excited about it. Seems like they're wanting to get this bad boy going in the next year. So we'll hopefully see it around 2027 Halloween season. So what do you think? And then did you like the second one? Does this even interest you? Drop a comment below and let us know what you think.